I want to talk to you tonight about stepping into your divine destiny. Every one of us has seeds of greatness on the inside. You have a gift to share with this world. There is buried treasure down in you right now, potential that has not yet been released. But so often, we let other people talk us out of our dreams. We let disappointments and failures keep our treasure buried. We allow insecurities and low self-esteem to convince us that we don't have anything special to offer. We're just an average, ordinary person. But no, God did not make average people. He did not create any of us as ordinary. No matter what someone has told you, no matter how they tried to make you feel, listen to what God is saying. There is treasure on your inside. You have something to offer that no one else has. And if you don't step in to your destiny and release your gift, then this world will not be as bright as it should be. And understand, no one can take your place. You are unique. When God created you, He threw away the mold. Don't make the mistake of comparing yourself with someone else. If God wanted you to have their gift, He would have given you their gift. If He wanted you to look like them and have their personality, He would have created you that way. You don't need what they have to fulfill your destiny. You have what you need. It's already on the inside. When God created you, He matched you with your world. He decided what your purpose would be. He gave you an assignment, and then He put in you the gifts, the talents, the looks, the creativity, the personality. He equipped you with exactly what you need. That means if you needed to be taller, God would have made you taller. If you needed to be another nationality, God would have made you another nationality. If you needed a different personality, God would have created you that way. Quit despising what you have. Quit complaining about what you don't have. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. God has created you exactly the way He wants you to be. Think about with a car. You can purchase a car that's totally stripped down, just the basics. No AC, no power windows, no radio, just a standard car. But know this, when God made you, He had all the options put on. You are not a wannabe. You are not a stripped down version of the real thing. You are fully loaded and totally equipped. When God created you, He said, I want the deluxe package. I want the chrome wheels. I want the sunroof. I want the navigation. I want the stereo with surround. And oh yeah, don't forget my pinstripes. Some of you got a sedan. Some of you got a compact. Some of you got a truck. Some of you got a lowrider. Don't be discouraged even if you got a station wagon, like my brother Paul. Whatever God has given you, you are fully loaded and totally equipped. I realize I may not have what someone else has. They may be a Ferrari and I'm a Ford, but I'm not the least bit worried. I know I have what I need to fulfill my purpose. When we try to be something that we're not, that's when life gets frustrating. I've learned it's easy to be me. I don't have to perform. I don't have to manipulate things. I can just relax and be myself. Do you know I can be a better me than anybody else in the whole world? Why? I'm anointed to be me. You are anointed to be you. Nobody can beat you at being you. Quit worrying about what you don't have and just be the best you that you can possibly be. I remember when I first started ministering, I was very intimidated and very unsure of myself. I would hear these other ministers that were so dynamic. Many of them could not only speak exceptionally well, but they could even sing incredibly well. At the end of their sermons, they just burst out into songs, and it was so effective, it almost gave you chill bumps. I used to think, God, why can't I sing like that? Why don't I have their gift? But one day I realized God has given me what I need. If they have it and I don't, it must mean that I don't need it. And yes, they may be able to sing exceptionally well, but I know this, they're not near as good looking as I am. Friends, you are fully loaded and totally equipped. Don't you dare go around thinking, oh, I don't have what it takes. No, you go around saying, I'm anointed, I'm empowered, I am talented, I am creative, I am a fully loaded person. I heard about this young lady many years ago. She went to the theater and heard a girl singing so beautifully. And she complained to her friends, if I could just sing like that, then I'd be successful. She went to the movies and saw an actress giving an award-winning performance. She thought to herself, if I could just act like that, then I'd be successful. But one day, someone told her what I'm telling you. And instead of looking at others, complaining about what she didn't have, she looked inside and discovered what she did have. She remembered how all through school, she was constantly making people laugh. She was naturally funny. She had this gift for humor. She went on to develop that gift, and today, Phyllis Diller has become extremely successful. And what's interesting is she doesn't have the beautiful looks like the movie actress she saw. She doesn't have the incredible voice like the young lady she heard that was singing. In fact, her voice is very scratchy, very gruff. But when God created you, He didn't make any mistakes. And instead of looking at others, thinking about what you don't have, why don't you look inside and you'll discover what you do have. The fingerprints of God are all over you. Before you were born, God knew you. He has planned out all your days for good. Don't let your potential lie dormant. Tap into that buried treasure. Share your gift with the world. You have more in you. There is talent you've not yet discovered. You may have had some great victories in your past, but that is nothing compared to what God has in your future. And if you will see yourself as a fully loaded person, totally equipped, then as you stretch your faith, God is going to show up and show out in amazing ways. Now, I know tonight I am not looking at average people. I'm not looking at anyone ordinary. I'm looking at fully loaded people, victors and not victims. And I'm declaring the treasure that's been buried is going to come out. I'm calling forth the dreams, the gifts, the talents, the businesses, the ideas, the inventions, the books, the songs, the movies. I'm calling forth that untapped potential. I believe that you're going to step into a new season. You're going to have a confidence to do things that you wouldn't do before. You're going to feel a supernatural strength. Supernatural doors are going to open up for you. Supernatural opportunities are coming your way. Don't shrink back. Don't be intimidated. The Creator of the universe has not only equipped and empowered you, but He's breathing in your direction. He's breathing creativity. He's breathing confidence. He's breathing ideas. He's breathing restoration. God is saying to you what He said to Joshua, be strong and of good courage, for the Lord your God is with you. And some of you have been told 1,000 times what you can't do, but I'm here to tell you what you can do. You can overcome every obstacle. You can prosper in spite of the economy. You can be healthy and whole once again. You can recover from a fall. You can become all that God's created you to be. You are a can-do person, fully loaded, totally equipped. But if you don't understand who you are, then you'll never have the confidence to get out of your comfort zone and take steps of faith. This is imperative to fulfilling your destiny. I've learned when I make a move, God will make a move. When I get out of my comfort zone and stretch my faith, then God will release more of His favor. When I think bigger, God will act bigger. When I believe that I can rise higher, and I put my shoulders back, I hold my head up high, and I walk like I'm a child of the Most High God, that's when God shows up and shows out in unusual ways.